Had the burger now. What's Charlie Lapin sauce? What's that? I was just looking on the net for cheap hotels, and there was like, they were telling the guy 3,000. I thought, fuck, that's cheap. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know to do it today, tomorrow, or Friday. Oh, she's just putting in some fresh beans into the coffee machine. Smells really nice. One of those things, isn't it? Ground coffee, roasted coffee beans, roasted bread, cut grass, my farts, all first class. So I found two Ranseru, which are the Dutch Army backpacks for school kids in Japan. But I first need to find out if they're leather. I'm not sure, because leather ones are more expensive. Very smart chap. So when Russia wants to invade its neighbour, everyone complains. With the self-righteous, yeah, fucking America and England, they just fucking ripped Iraq apart, and Iraq. Oh, that's a different shop. Maybe I will order that. Right, I need to get a drink. Hello, Mr. Cotto, how are you? Keep saying I'm going to learn this Russian language, these letters, these alphabet. What do you think Russia will enter Ukraine? What are Russian people thinking? You hope so. Vodka. Yep, well, lots of people discriminate, yeah. Yeah. You certainly do, Ginger Jar. You have excellent taste. Where are you watching from, Mr. Ginger? There is a there is a saying in Ginger. I asked my mother-in-law, "Do you know Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers?" And she said to me, "Ginger Roge, and Ginger Roge is pubic hair." I've just ordered a hamburger with some sauce. I'm trying to cut down to 2 meals a day. So what do you think, Mr. Koro? Is Russia going to go into the Ukraine? And what do Russian people think? I hope they don't. Is that better? Thank you. Oh. Hash potato はダメですか? Hash potato.
ないで、まだないです。
Will Russia go into the Ukraine or Ukraine? What do Russians think? Hey, geek. Is he right, geek? What do you think? I shall always keep the beard then. Baked beans. Are you going to make the sourdough? I saw a video of an English chef in San Francisco visiting sourdough bakeries. They're fantastic. Yeah, sounds good, geek. We'll soon sign you in as an honorary Brit. I've got a Australian friend. She made some. And when she told me about it, I thought, fuck that. I wonder if anyone actually sells it in Victoria. What kind of sausages, geek? Big ones. Yeah, sourdough bread, yeah. I saw that program, it looked fantastic. I guess it doesn't hurt to have big eyes. I think I'll just finish that off today, then give it a rest. I remember drinking some of this when I was in Tokyo when it was frozen. It wasn't frozen, but it was really low temperature. I just drank it like that. Just all the heat went from my chest. I've just been looking at some very cheap hotels, like 3,000 yen, 4,000 yen. I want to do that. Get a couple of books. There used to be a bookstore in Japan called Kinokuniya. Well, it was in Nagoya, and I'm just wondering now if is it still there. Or maybe I should just go to the International Library. Yeah, the day. No. Tried to get in for about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. On this day, in the skip I go to, and two Ranseru. I don't know if the Ranseru's or the Ranseru, you know, the Japanese school kid backpack. But there's a big difference in price if they're leather. So if they're leather, they're selling for about 30,000 pre-owned. I just wonder how many Japanese shops there are in London. Yeah, like I think new. They're like 40,000, 50,000 yen, the leather ones. So I wonder if Russia are going to be in the Ukraine. Yeah, the non-leather ones are about 7,000 yen, and the leather ones are about 30,000 yen. But I'm guessing that I should be able to tell because they've got the leather, you know, the leather mark. the thing is with fucking America and England to poke their fucking nose in. You know, they've got a fucking cheek when they fucking ripped fucking Iraq apart, all fucking, you know, the Middle East, when they fucked up the Middle East, and then they're telling Russia what to fucking do. You know the old guy who lives on the road, 95 years old? Well, another neighbour told me that he died, but I'm sure I saw him yesterday. Sometimes you put some English in. I think there were plans to move him into like a new apartment near the station, but it looks like he's been in there so long, I don't think he could make it. So, but it's too cold in there for him. Geek, which is best pancakes, Denny's or International House of Pancakes? Well, I think we might have actually gone in there when we were in LA, and in the International House of Pancakes, and the waitress was from England. Like she wasn't young. She was like in her 50s, 60s, but she married an American guy. Oh, so it's preference. It's not that they're any worse. It's just the preference. It's just a preference, yeah. My eyes are bigger than my belly. I need to shave all this fucking crap off my face. Well, on the top off. Geek, there are no hash browns with this meal. Well, the last two times I fucking bought two brand new trimmers, but I fucking can't find them. So get rid of all this. I was just wondering, because it is green on the top, but it's probably not worth growing back, is it? I doubt it'll grow back properly. I looked at at the England World Cup. I upgraded from a single room to a twin, and the room was fucking fantastic. And I was hoping to do the same like a few months later, but I couldn't do it. Yeah, I did ask, but the room was fucking really small. You know, it was at North Gate and the Go Station. The single room was so small, so I was a bit pissed off. Probably could have got about 5 or 6 people in that twin room. But they're very strict on fucking allowing people to come into the rooms. So if you're in Phuket and you take a girl, you just got to pay like an extra $10 to bring the girl back into the room. I think it's it's in a little bit cold for this fucking vodka. I might get a cup of tea. Apparently there's a lot of mercenaries in the Ukraine. Get macho, really. You're drinking the green stuff, keep you healthy. I bought some green tea in little pouches. It's like healthy tea. I've hardly fucking got into them. Which reminds me, I've got to get some fresh water. Yeah, they're always, they deserve the deaths that they get. If they're fucking poking the nose in someone else's business. Hang on, Geek, you're going to get a cup of tea. And who else is there? If you make Japanese food, does your granddad eat it as well, Geek? Okay, so he doesn't. He doesn't go crazy then. Don't give me any of that gook food. I was doing this one day. So I squeezed the leaves. So to get the tea out of the leaves, I fucking broke it. He speaks some Japanese. What is that from the war? Oh, okay. So does he speak more Japanese than you? So, oh, okay. So you took classes in California. Ah, okay. That should be enough to get you by then, yeah? You got to practice, mate, to use it. Get back into it in case you're going to come over here next year. Oh, you know, like in England, in the cities, the cyclists are a pain in the fucking arse. Is that a similar problem in California or cities in America? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, they're just fucking. They think they fucking own and rule the roads. Really, they fuck about like that, do they? What cunts. So they intentionally ride like that to fucking say like we're fucking important. So even they fucking built bike lanes for the cunts and they still don't use them. I think that's been shown in England as well, in London, where they've got these fucking bike lanes and no one's on them. Aren't they cunts? The only good thing is sometimes they get fucking whacked. Why do so many Japanese? Well, they like America. They like the idea of America. They think it a lot, but it's not just Japanese. It's Koreans as well. It's Vietnamese. It's Iranians. They all love America. There's only the British and Australians that take the piss out of America. I'm sure that most Asians like America. They really fucking, they really do like America. Yeah, I suppose. Now in London, quite a few die in London. They get fucking crushed by big trucks. But I can imagine that if you piss off the wrong people in America, they'd be fucking, they'd be riding up to you, putting a fucking bullet in your head. Diva Crescenta. Alessandro. Yeah, exactly. Have a fucking have a piece of lead inside your fucking head. I'm having a go at this cunt in London now. He's from Holland. There's two of them, and they go around. You know, like the traffic. I drove in London in 1994. The traffic is unfucking believable, geek. This is going back like 28 years. Unbelievable. It's so difficult to move in it. And now there's these two cunts. They're in the traffic and they're going up to people's windows and they're fucking catching them using the phone while the car is fucking stationary. And then they're snitching to the police. Cunt. Yeah, there was someone. There was someone on a friend of a friend on Facebook. He is going to Australia. He's American. He's going to Australia to be with his be with his Australian girlfriend. And I say, get used to get used to the word Seppo. Yeah, one of them did. One of them did Guy Ritchie, and he wasn't moving. He was not moving in the fucking car. The car wasn't moving, and he got a 6 months fucking ban because of some do-gooding cunt. And this cunt thinks he's tough. You smack me, I'll smack you back. Oh, I'll fucking knock his fucking head off if I come across the cunt. And now what these councils are doing over, they're just charging people extortionate amounts of money to drive into London. And if it's a diesel truck, you know, people can't afford it. They haven't got the money to buy new cars. They can't afford electric cars. And so they're charging them this fucking amount of money to just fucking live and work in London. And now another council's the Oxford Council. Oxford, they're bringing in a similar fucking law where it's going to cost you money to have a fucking car. Car drivers pay way too much fucking money. And then, of course, you've got the business people, you know, like builders, decorators, painters, electricians. They can't, you know, they can't afford to do the business. So I had an idea, geek, and I've done this. I did this a few times when people are walking. These cunts with the phones, they're walking across the fucking zebra crossing. No, they've got the green light to go, but they're walking across the zebra crossing while they're reading the phone. And I've pipped the horn a few times, and I pipped it one time. This guy nearly jumped out of his fucking skin. The fucking pain. You know, just a few weeks ago, I was waiting in traffic, and we had the traffic had the green light. This cunt's about to walk into the fucking traffic while he's reading his phone. And I think there is a clip of people getting whacked on YouTube, you know, different countries, you know, just fucking walking straight into a fucking car. Stupid fucks. No, it's cheap. In Japan, it's very cheap to eat out. So you can get a meal. You can get a meal for $5. I only had there at lunchtime. I had that burger, but you can get like a burger, a croquet, rice, and some salad for about $5, $5.50. and that's at quite a few restaurants. Denny's is a few dollars more. Denny's is about $8, $9, but the quality is very different. So. Is that in America? Is that in America, geek? Oh, really? So, wait, that's the way to get rid of all those puffs. So in America, then it's a big problem, yeah. No, but it's such a waste. It's such a waste of fucking life, isn't it? No. And you can't really say they deserve it or it is their fault, but you can't really say they deserve it because a lot of people are doing it. So it's become a very natural thing. So they need to, there needs to be some kind of jamming signal at these, the road crossings. There needs to be a jamming signal or a massive fucking fine. I don't know why the police don't do it. In here, it's supposed the fine for using a phone while driving is $500 and 6 points on your license. And the 6 points on your license means it's straight to driving school and a 25,000 yen course for 2 days. But I've seen them. They're in fully conversation. Sometimes I've used it because I'm trying to find an address. But I've been with my mates from Nigeria, and he's fucking checking messages from fucking girls with no clothes on. And I'm in the truck with him. I'm saying, fucking stop doing that. And he's going, no, I'm all right. So. Yeah, if they've got like in Nagoya, and I'm sure they have it in other major cities as well, they've got people riding around these cunts on the green. They're giving tickets to fucking cycles and fucking motorcycles, scooters and cars. Why can't they start giving these tickets to fucking? And in these circumstances, you could be saving a life, I've had a night on Japanese TV. I don't know if you've seen it. They have like games and they have like a big fucking plastic mallet, and when they hit someone on the head or the back, then it makes out a squeaky noise. So I'm thinking of doing a video like that, and then try to get some notoriety. But like I say, I am fucking saving lives, or I would be, because it's a fucking. Like I said, what you just told me now, geek, is a fucking serious problem. In America. Now, the thing is, if they're crossing the road while they're reading this, even if they've got a green light and they're crossing the road, if another car hasn't seen them and they've turned the corner, there's no way they can jump out of the way. All right, Murray, how you going, pal? Konnichiwa, mo Nihon ni Nihon wa sunde nai no. No, I live in Japan. Sundimasu yo. Yeah, I had a busy day, a very expensive day yesterday. Yesterday was 30 years since I came to Japan. Noisy fuckers, aren't they? So I took my daughter to a very nice buffet called Otto. I'm a real. So instead of rushing out, when the time was up after 70 minutes, so instead of rushing out, I just sat there with like a big glass of wine, a big beer, and something else. And then I went creating havoc at the Marriott because it didn't give me. Well, on Canadian, my opinion is that the Canadian Prime Minister is a fucking twat, and he has been for a long time. He's a narcissist, isn't he? And no one can tell him what to do, and he's always trying to cook the books to make it look. He's trying to make the truckers look as though they're bad people. But the thing is, as we're finding out in England, that truckers are very important people. We need them for the economy, and some truckers are saying, it's not a nice job because apart from driving, they're treated unfairly by their employers. So, but if you can't move shit around the country, like that one in America where that guy was jailed for 110 years, locally all the drivers around that part of the country, they were just refusing to drive into Colorado. So they soon fucking sorted that out. Yeah, but I don't, that time you had Donald Trump, Trudeau, and Boris Johnson. You had a triumvirate of fucking idiots. The axis of idiocy. And the corrupts, just like fucking, Boris Johnson, when he was the Lord Mayor of London, he was giving away money to this young American woman to try and fucking impress her. And this is what happens when men get into power. They just fucking abuse their power, and especially when it comes to entertain women or trying to prove to women that they are fucking gods and they can do what they like. Boris Johnson is so fucking corrupt and so fucking stupid. Well, they won't, will they? You can't even get them to come together, the right and the left. What did they say about Biden? I was talking about Trump. You can't be slagging Biden off when he's trying to bring in this package to do a massive fucking overhaul of the American fucking substrata, all the fucking the roads and the bridges. How the fuck can people slag that? All right, Geek, take care, pal. Yeah, well, they've done it all the time, man. His plan is bullshit. How dare you, sir? What? He's fucking rebuilding roads and bridges. How can that be bullshit, geek? Is that Russian for he he he, jar 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 he he he? I've never seen that. It's the first time I've seen that. Yeah, how the fuck? Like if your dad's a politician, my sister wouldn't even give me a fucking free beer. But George Bush's brothers did similar things. You know, they were dodgy fuckers. All the Bush brothers. One of them was in charge of the fucking Twin Towers. I knew that geek was a right winger. Is it nice and sunny, Murray? Yeah, good luck. Poor old Okinawa. Always getting into trouble. If you're going to do that, maybe you can make me the governor of Okinawa. My daughter and son are in Nagoya at home. I think I had enough coffee today. Right, guys, I'm going to go off. I'm getting a little bit tired. Maybe I'll go and jump into bed early. Have an early night. And hopefully Russia does not go into Ukraine in the morning. Bye, guys. Take care.